Greetings. I am Dr.K.Nataraj. I am speaking from Ottangathar in Dindigul district. I have the highest qualifications in astrology from studying it to being a teacher. Astrology department diploma. I speak as someone with all the qualifications to do research and get a Ph.D. No one can claim to know everything. Still, it's not just academics. I have a diploma in astrology, BA in Sastra, then MA and MSc in the same Sastra. Not just that, but in astrology at Karpagam University, while studying MA and MSc in astrology at the same time, I registered for a full-time PhD there from 2010, and in 2014 as a full-time astrologer, I conducted my PhD research there and became the first person in Tamil Nadu receive a doctorate, which was in the paper on December 14, 2014. In the paper's Tamil edition, it said I was the first in India to receive a doctorate by taking astrology as a major for my undergraduate and postgraduate degrees, and they even published my photo. This is a huge qualification, one that not many people get. That is the first thing. Secondly, this is my academic qualification. Taking class. For those in academics, it is not just about studying, writing exams and passing. For me, I also teach them. So I was first for the BA, then the MA and the SC when I applied for astrology. On behalf of the upcoming Karpag University, for all the centers being conducted, my head of department, with his permission, I taught all the classes. So that experience accumulates. At the same time, when it comes to practicing astrology for the public, I do not suggest remedies, because it becomes commercial. So I avoid that. What do people need? What is happening? And then there are many methods in astrology apart from academics. Under the leadership of Guru Ram Sabbu of Dharapuram Gurukulam, he passed away in 2004. With him, there is a person called LD Sir Earl Doraisamy Sir. He still teaches classes in Dharapuram every second Saturday. I joined as a student then, and today I go for the prestige. He is there, and as long as he is, that's one thing. Secondly, the Nadi class. When you say Nadi, even talks of traditional numerology, it's about traditional Parashara method. There are many methods. When I teach Vastu, I teach numerology, I teach everything. But the one thing that I have internalized is Nadi. I even tried to include that Nadi in the syllabus. But it did not get approved by the UGC due to such issues. That meaning, wherever I teach, I do not have to mention it. But in Dharapuram, every year, when the Nadi class happens, many people come there. What Nadi means is, Dharapuram. Aj Ram is from Bengaluru. He came directly to Dharapuram 25 years ago. If he found a book there, he would get it himself, and he has come there 2 or 3 times. He would speak a mix of Kannada and English. Ali sir absorbed that and taught us. With that experience, I now make predictions. It is on the app now. I am doing it commercially on an app where I answer questions for 8 minutes for a certain fee. Through that app, I get an income, and I also posted a lot on YouTube to share information with people. In that too, rather than just giving predictions based on what I studied, what people need, Innekalam is what I try to tell them. Many people contact me by phone. It is easy, in-person meetings are not good. That was a different time. Nowadays, technology has arrived, advancements have come, Zoom meetings and all that. Through that, we can share ideas and take classes. I make predictions using the Nadi method. What is Nadi? It is available in places like the Vaidya Sangha temple. It is based on the lines. Nadi is about vibrations. It only predicts up to the past. Because I have taken many people to see it, even 20 years ago. It is accurate for that moment. But later in life, it did not even say that I would become an astrologer or a professor of astrology. That part did not appear. But it is for asking what our future holds for us. We make predictions in that method. Scientifically, you cannot just say whatever. We say it logically. Even with people who ask for predictions, my style is to say, this planet like this is the reason for it. That is why this is happening. Secondly, if you talk about my experience, I started at almost 40. At the age of 40, Tharala Gurukulam was the beginning. From there, I went straight to the academy. I take classes, conduct classes. I have a lot of experience in teaching classes. I have also been sharing things with the public for many years. That is the method we use for predictions. Now I am giving predictions online and through this as well. Whether it is right or not, the public will know when they talk. Does this person have this much knowledge or not? Guru Pairchi, you can tell that way. I have written many articles in Jyotida Arasu. That is the things I learned in Nadi. How Saturn transit, Jupiter transit, Rahu transit. If needed, we can even send a copy of it as a PDF. It is like that. The horoscopes of twins, how to make predictions for them using the Nadi method was discussed in my class, which I published as an article in Jyotida Rahasyama. In many states, some are articles, I have produced this, I have spoken there as well. When I was speaking about Nadi at the astrology conference there, I saw their enthusiasm with my own eyes. Oh, I came to know that people are very interested in this. Now, if we share what we know during our lifetime, the next generation can develop it further. Because today, a lot of advanced technology has come. Any information can be found and brought up on Google. Back in the day, when I was doing my PhD, I had to go and search for everything directly. It is like that. My topic was the good and bad effects on human horoscopes caused by the planet Saturn. That was my first PhD. Then after that, I myself, 3 PhDs for 3 people. Even today, I am a visiting professor and a guide at Bharat University. I have been a guide for 3 PhD students. The specialty is one person from Andhra, one from Kudalur, one a guide for all of them. I have been a guide for 8 people and they have all come. The biggest specialty of this is in Sholinganallur. His name is Prithinkirasamy. You must have seen it everywhere, but it is not him. He did it with some influence. But for him, I was the one who went as the chief guest to give the PAD award. My qualification improved to that level from studying. By becoming a teacher, doing a PAD, and guiding others, I have risen to the level of giving degrees and PAD awards. Even so, to ensure my knowledge does not go to waste, wherever I get a chance, without prioritizing money, on the basis that this knowledge should reach the people, myself. Astrology conferences. Introduction is why I made this video. That is it from my qualifications. If I tell stories about what happened to people, it will take too long. Astrology conferences. Whether it is a Zoom meeting or whether I am going there in person, I provide them with certain data for those who are studying. Now many people will talk. To speak on stage today, they will pick a topic and present in their own way. As for us, if you ask what we do, this is my experiences. No matter who speaks, what we say in Nadi is a new way to learn astrology, like how KP and Jamkol came about. I have structured these from my experience, even so it can directly attract people. Therefore, those who want to learn astrology through this field, we can feed the curiosity of those interested. Time is very important. So for important doubts myself, it will be there, people can watch and use it. Second, for example, I mentioned the article from Malaysia. In that article, children who are born at the same time also have horoscopes that are exactly the same. We published an article on how their fortunes differ, titled Astrology, Art, Literature, Science or Spiritualism. We published it in Malaysia. I have given a good book, lots of data. So as a professional astrology professor, publishing articles is a duty, but I have also posted a lot on YouTube about the way of rituals for people to get. Watching YouTube shows my knowledge and what you can learn. Rather than simply stating my knowledge, my unique specialty is to stimulate your interest through it. I will conclude my speech with this. Greetings.